I don't know if you're a planner like me, but if you are and you write down a list of things that you want to get done today, and then at the end of the day, when you go and check if everything's done, you haven't done one of the items. You've procrastinated. You've pushed it off. You've focused your energy on something else and you just didn't get it done. So many people do it. You're not alone. So hit that like button if you've ever procrastinated. And if you have never procrastinated, I'd advise you do a pulse check because you may not be alive if you've never done it. If we haven't already met, I'm Melanie, a former recruiter turned career coach, helping heart-centered professionals turn their passion and purpose into a profitable career. Also, be sure to hit the bell and subscribe so that you get notified when videos like this drop weekly. Procrastination is not the same thing as laziness. Procrastination is when you have a specific task that you need to do. You can use a small example like wash your car. And you're just not in the mood to wash your car today, so you procrastinate. You'll say, I'll do it just now, or I'll do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I just have to do this right now. You avoid the task that you need to do. That is what procrastination is. Laziness is just you're too lazy to do anything. And today I really want to help you with some tips to avoid procrastinating so that you can be more productive and actually get your to-do list done. So that you can tick it off at the end of the day and be like, yes, I've achieved something. Because that is what we need to be doing this year, celebrating the small wins. So stay tuned because I'm going to give you some great tips and some great advice, and I'm hoping you're going to love this video. So step number one to avoid procrastinating is to actually get honest and say, you know what, I am a procrastinator. Raise your hand if you are a procrastinator. I'm even willing to raise my hand because I know I've done it before and it's nothing to be ashamed of. We all do it, we're human. But today we're going to discuss how we can combat that. So the first step, like I said, is recognize that you are procrastinating. What does this look like? It is when you are setting important tasks and you're leaving them until last, or you're finding excuses as to why you can't do it right now, those types of things. That is how you are avoiding admitting that you're a procrastinator. The second tip that I want to work through with you is figure out why you are procrastinating. Because you need to know the why behind it to understand it so you can tackle it. If it's that the reason that you are procrastinating being that you're not enjoying the task or you really hate it, you just don't feel like it, then you need to work on that. I always say to my clients that if you have a specific task on your to-do list that you don't enjoy, get it done first so that you can get that out of the way. It's done and you can focus on enjoyable tasks. It's a really handy tool to use and it's so easy. You just basically do it first. Another one is that poor organization can lead to procrastination. So, my recommendation is have your to-do list, plan your day, plan your week. Don't plan it on the day, plan it the night before or the afternoon before. I'm not saying work till 2 in the morning, but make sure you're planning your days because when you plan, you have less time to procrastinate. And now I want to look at step 3, which gives a ton of tips as to how you can combat procrastination. The first one being forgive yourself for procrastinating in the past. You're human, do not beat yourself up over it. It is okay. Just forgive yourself. Secondly, commit to the task. Focus on doing instead of just avoiding it. Say that you're going to give this task your all and put your everything into that task and get it done. You will thank me in the long run. Another one that I used to do was to motivate me was I would reward myself. So I would say, okay, I have this task to do, which I don't enjoy, but if I get it done and I'm finished with it and I tick it off, I reward myself. It can be something so small. It can be a break. It can be a cup of coffee. It can be a lunch. You can go for lunch. something that you'll enjoy that will make that task worthwhile. This is a great way to reward yourself for not procrastinating. If you're really struggling, maybe look at getting someone at work, maybe a friend, to hold you accountable. Someone who will keep just checking in on you to say, are you doing it? Or if they see you wandering through the halls doing nothing, they'll remind you that, hey, you committed to doing that task. Go and do it. Someone friendly, someone that you know well, just that accountability helps boost you and helps you really get motivated to get that task done. And the last one, and probably the most important one, is minimize distractions. Like, oh my word, we have a ton of distractions out there. We have social media, we have our phones, we have emails, we have colleagues, we have so many things that can distract us. So, minimize your distractions. If you can, go and sit somewhere quietly and sit maybe outside and do your task. Put your phone away for those minutes or that hour that you're going to work on your task, and just get stuck in. The sooner you get stuck in, the better it will be in the long run, because really once you've ticked that off your list, you are going to feel so rewarded. And again, procrastination is nothing to be ashamed of. We all do it. There are days where we're just not list for a specific task and we do procrastinate. But in order to go into 2021 with more productivity and efficiency, you're going to need to implement these steps so that you can work harder and have work more from a place of rest, not hustle, so that you can get your tasks done. Because when your manager sees you're getting your tasks done, hey, you might be in for a promotion or a raise. So ditch the procrastination. I know it's easier said than done, but really it's worth it. And I know you've got this. So good luck. And I will see you in my next video, which is going to be a very interesting one. So I hope you've subscribed.